Hello and welcome to my channel. I went to lose gaming. In this quick video, farming video, I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on the upcoming stuff for patch 2.1. And I'll also be doing my, Monday farming stuff. The last farming session before the release of Raiden. And really quick, I also wanted to talk about, one of the more controversial things about Raiden to me, and that is actually how to pronounce her name. Because every time I pronounced it as Bale, people would be like, oh no, it's pronounced as Ball. And then when I pronounced it as Ball, people told me it's pronounced as Bale. And let's actually see what we got. Nice, we got a Dream Solvent. I've decided to just call her Raiden instead to completely avoid this controversy. Oh, also really quick, a quick word from our sponsor today, which happens to be Dungeon Fighter Online, also known as DFO. On August 24th, the Demonic Lancer got his Neo Awakening. Demonic Lancer has access to new and powerful skills, and now is the best time to start playing because there's an event to help you power level and gear your Demonic Lancer. There are special event buffs that make you super strong in dungeons, providing you with buffs like attack speed, casting speed, movement speed, and MP recovery. You also get legendary gear, level up tickets, and an exclusive weapon avatar for hitting target levels. You'll also be able to rent some of the most powerful gear and weapons so you can experience ultimate power. Not only that, but there are special events just for new players, like the Bit and Fighter event. Besides the numerous events, DFO has an active and friendly community both on Reddit and Discord. The developers do live streams on Twitch regularly to communicate with the community. Seriously, how many games do that? And finally, punch in this coupon code to redeem your silver or gold cape. Fall 2021, your gift. So what are you waiting for? Go and smash that link in the description or pinned comment below to get started on your epic dungeon crawling adventure. Thanks again to Dungeon Fighter Online for sponsoring this video, and now back to our regularly scheduled content. And now that we're back, let's go ahead and do Fallen real quick. And sorry, my brain's a little slow today, I think, because, oh man, it's 3:30 in the morning right now, and I really should be sleeping right now, because I'm supposed to actually go back to work today. Unfortunately, my baby woke me up, so here I am. Instead of sleeping, I am playing this game and talking to you guys, because that's just how much you guys all mean to me. And sometimes I like to, try using Ganyu C6 against the Valen. But anyway, I wanted to start by talking about the character banner that's coming up, which is, I believe, oh wow, a prototype sword and a Dream Solvent. That's pretty crazy. And a double crit flower for the Wander's Troop. Now, I don't actually think that can really be an upgrade for me, but why don't we actually enhance that artifact as well while we continue talking. So anyway, like I was saying, the character banner with Raiden, Sucrose, Xiangling, and Sarah. Honestly, I think it's one of the best banners to date. And it's mostly because, obviously we have the Shogun herself on it. We have one of the best animal characters in the game, Sucrose. Now, she is especially good if you don't have Kazuha. And okay, this is going pretty well so far. And that's the thing, like if you need that account bump and you don't have Kazuha, Sucrose is an incredible substitute for him. And besides, she actually enhances reaction damage more than Kazuha does, especially for, kind of the more free-to-play crowd. Whale Kazuha with Constellation 2, yeah, there's not really, you can't really compare. But of course, when it comes to free-to-plays who don't have Constellation 2, what did that go into? HP percent. Okay, so if this goes to 20, it won't be competitive to my other Wander's Troops pieces. Yeah, see, so where was it? Here. I guess it could roll into crit damage again, which would give this piece more crit damage than my other. So I will take this one up to 20. Yeah, Sucrose, amazing character, especially for those that do not have Constellation 2 Kazuha, or even if you do have Kazuha, I guess, she's still, you know, a pretty good, she's still a great character, right? She's just an amazing character. So, okay. Alright, 26.4% crit damage, not too shabby. There will be some situations where I will probably want to use that on my Ganyu. And I want to talk about the next character, who is Xiangling. Xiangling, obviously one of the best characters nowadays. And she actually does like live up to that hype, because like she's been setting world record time after world record time in combination with Child. So just an incredible character, both on the levels of free to play all the way up to whale speedruns, which is really insane. Like if you think about a character that can scale that well throughout the entire, I guess, progression ladder. And everyone also got one Xiangling for free. So there's a very good chance that, you know, you have some constellations, and if you're able to get Constellation 6 Xiangling, that roughly doubles your overall Pyronator damage, which is a huge, amazing upgrade for her. And oh, I think Zhongli's Pillar actually killed Aztaha, so let's take a look. And one, I guess, really small tip. Oh my gosh, another Dream Solvent. And if this one gets crit rate, that could actually be a really good piece. Okay, so while we're on the way to the Wolf Boss, I wanted to talk about Raiden and Sarah. And I want to talk about, I guess, a few kind of pitfalls on day one of their release. And in particular, it's the fact that they are being released with a new world boss. So what that means is that you're barely going to have any talent materials for them. And it's actually going to take quite a while to break them in and to catch up their talent levels to, you know, kind of how today's characters are built, right? And because of that, they may appear to be a bit underwhelming upon release, but, you know, we'll have to see just how strong they are. But I am super excited for Raiden. You know, she just has an amazing design, amazing kit, amazing concept, and yeah, I haven't been this excited about a character for a long time, honestly. Probably since Eula, actually. Because, yeah, I was really excited about Eula. And hang on, this Wolf Boss is one of the more problematic ones. Oh my gosh, it didn't crit. Sarah and Raiden will make great teammates for each other. So, not having both of their talents essentially leveled up, it's really going to make them seem a lot weaker than, you know, they actually are. And on top of that, they were probably designed with a long tail. And oh my gosh, a prototype catalyst too? What is going on with this week? And okay, that one's also worth bringing up to level 4. This is crazy. This is legitimately crazy. I don't think I've ever had this insane luck during my weekly farms, and I think I finished everything, right? And we're going to be using 2 of the characters on the character banners, Sucrose and Xiangling, which is pretty crazy that they're both on the same banner, along with the 2 new characters, Raiden and Sarah. So they are really trying to get your primo gems, because these characters are all amazing. So anyway, take 2 supplies. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Oh, okay. I don't think I've actually done this this dungeon yet. And this is definitely overkill. Can I even get up there? I just realized that's kind of a problem. Yeah, Oh my gosh, okay, well this is a waste of time. So... Wow, that's how far the aggro is. Let's bring Yoimiya. Because, yeah. The ultimate counter to the national team, something on top of a watchtower. There we go. I want to talk about how this patch is arguably one of the most free-to-play friendly patches that we've seen thus far. This patch is actually insane for free-to-play players, because we are getting 3 free 4-star weapons, although one of them is only usable on the PlayStation 4 or 5 or whatever, the Predator, the weapon for Aloy. We are getting the Luxurious Sea Lord. It adds bonus burst damage, so honestly that's way better than the other like craftable 4-star swords. The other weapon, the Catch, is looking to be an amazing free-to-play polearm, both for Raiden as well as for Xiangling. On top of all that, we are getting Alloy for free, at least those that have access to the PlayStation 4, right? And Genshin Impact on the PlayStation 4, you should be able to log on and get her. And I am not paying attention at all to what this quest is. If someone who is more lore focused has been paying attention, let me know what happened in this quest. But anyway, next I want to talk about the weapon banner. Unfortunately, we have the Unforged, but that can be, I guess, seen as a good thing if you're like a Diluc main and you don't have the Wolf's Gravestone and you like using Diluc with Zhongli. And I guess the Unforged is decent on Eula as well. And the other weapon we have is the other 5-star weapon we have is Raiden's signature weapon. When it comes to a 5-star character's signature weapon, they tend to be a bit better to significantly better than the best 4-star weapon at Refinement 5 for that character. Something to keep in mind. So, the next big change to the 2.1 patch that I want to talk about is the reduced weight of these samurai dudes. This is a really big one and really changes the meta a lot, especially if, you know, Abyss floors continue to have those samurai guys, because if they reduce the weight enough for Venti to pick them up, then that completely changes like kind of some character tiering as well as strategies for Abyss and just for, you know, any situation that you fight the samurai guys. It's also definitely worth talking about the perpetual mechanical array change. So they changed the perpetual mechanical array so that I believe the auto-targeting isn't going to be nearly as janky. If you haven't noticed when you fight the perpetual mechanical array, your character will often auto-target one of the invincible Lego add-ons, right? The invincible little mini add-ons. And obviously you're not going to be able to do any damage to them, right? So that was pretty annoying. It was annoying for all characters. Yoimiya, it was annoying for Hu Tao. When I did the DPS showdown, a huge problem I had was Hu Tao just kept auto-targeting one of the invincible ones, right? So that was incredibly annoying. But they also did post about the floor 11 changes, which is the corrosion mechanics. And this is actually something that I really dislike. Not because of the fact that it's a new mechanic, and I actually like the mechanic itself to encourage healers, but the fact that Kokomi will be released while this Abyss is a thing. To me, it feels like they basically made the problem and then sell you the solution immediately. That point aside, yeah, I guess I just don't really feel that great about the timing of Kokomi's banner being coincided with, you know, a character like Kokomi, because like, unless they make healing as an integral part of the meta moving forward, you know, like, players might roll on her because they're stuck, and then they're going to be like, oh, what do I do with this character now? So yeah, that's just one little small issue I had with the 2.1 banner, or with the 2.1 patch, but overall, you know, that's a pretty small thing to really be upset about, given how amazing the upcoming patch looks. So one other thing that I want to talk about is the fishing that's coming up, and I really want to see like how they kind of handle it. To me, fishing looks really fun, at least for a while, and after which, to me, it kind of seems like it's going to turn into like this Serena Teapot to me, right? Like after I finish grinding this Serena Teapot, as awesome as it is to like, you know, kind of build your own, you know, awesome place or whatever, like I don't know, that just didn't have any sticking or replayability for me. And let me know if you keep designing stuff in the Serenity Teapot. And what is she aiming at? Oh wow, okay. So that is actually a situation where her auto-targeting was extremely janky, right? A lot of people complained about that, but to be fair, I think she was still killing that robot, so it's not like it was completely wasted DPS. It was just very confusing DPS. Anyway, yeah, so my concern with fishing is that it may turn into kind of like another Serenity Teapot, where you end up getting the rewards from it, or grinding it up to completion, and then it becomes something that you never really play again. But yeah, we'll just have to see how they handle it. And last but not least, they teased Thoma on their Twitter, and I have a few thoughts about Thoma. One is that it's awesome to get another male character. It's great to see some more husbandos as well. And oh wow, I guess I accidentally have the sacrificial blade on Jean, but it happened to work out perfectly in this case. Normally I have the jade cutter on Jean. I think I put the jade cutter on Xingqiu, so that's why she had the sacrificial blade. So wow, but yeah, that actually worked out really well there. And I think it's actually faster to just run to the next one. But anyway, yeah, so Thoma, but the thing about Thoma is that he is another pyro character. Another one. Like, as if we didn't already have, what is it, 8 pyro characters, with so many of them being able to play as DPSs, right? So if Thoma, and he also uses the pole arm, and so far all the pole arms can do great damage. Yeah, so if Thoma is another pyro DPS character, he better not be like another pyro infused DPS character like Yomi and Hu Tao, right? That would just be, I don't know, kind of comical to me if MiHoYo really made a third infusion character like that. I'm personally hoping for them to continue the trend of overpowered male support characters, because like we already have a really solid male DPS pyro character in the form of Diluc. So my personal hope is that Thoma will provide some unique support capabilities that, is kind of missing from pyro characters. So, alright, that about wraps up my thoughts on the upcoming 2.1 patch. Let me know what you're the most excited about. For me, it's definitely Raiden. I'm super excited about her. I really, really want to, showcase to you guys her at Constellation Zero, and that will be the next video that comes out on my channel, is a Constellation Zero level 90 Raiden showcase. I've already got everything planned out in terms of how I plan to approach it. And huge thanks again to Dungeon Fighter Online for sponsoring this video. You guys have been killing my channel lately, and I can't believe that I'm getting sponsors like this. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos, being with me all this time, supporting me just by subscribing and watching these videos. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. This is I Want to Lose, signing out.